Okay. Assalamualaikum and a very good evening, everyone. So thank you to everyone who's joining us either via Facebook Live or via Zoom. So for today's ANSARA Scholarship Talk series. So for today, before that, this session is thanks to our strategic partner TNF Energy for providing us this wonderful Zoom platform so as to be able to do this session more often. So for today, our topic for today is Yayasan Peneraju, or the full name is Yayasan Peneraju Pendidikan Bumi Putra. And we have our special guest, Miss Mayang Sarilawanti Amran from Best PM 2016 with us today. So she is the current recipient of Yayasan Peneraju Scholarship, and she's undergoing CAT ACCA at Sunway University. So without further ado, I would like to invite Mayang to the screen. Dipersilakan.
Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum everyone. Boleh dengar tak suara? Sekejap
Boleh.
Diorang boleh ni ke macam chat macam waktu I tengah cakap diorang boleh ke nak ask question ke macam at the end of the session?
Selalunya diorang akan type in the chat, but if they want to unmute themselves and speak pun dialu-alukan. Yeah.
Alright, okay.
Okay, I think you
so
can.
I share screen lah.
Okay. Before that, for students they are currently joining, so later after this, soon in a few minutes, I will share the link for attendance. So basically, kalau you buka chat, akan ada link for Google Form for you guys to fill in your attendance, and the attendance will be closed around 9:20. So for you guys yang ada di sini, please fill up the form as requested by Cikgu Aisyah. Okay, thanks. Mayang, you can proceed.
Okay. I share screen. Tapi bila I share screen, I tak boleh lah tengok diorang punya chat kan?
I think you should still be able to. Ada pop up di that.
Okay, so I try.
Cuba you try. Baik, okay, kalau ada soalan, I boleh bacakan lah. So don't worry about that.
Alright, okay.
No worries.
Okay, so nampak ke?
Nampak.
Alright, okay. So first of all, I'm introducing myself first lah. My name is Mayang Sarilawanti Amran. So, cikgu, kalau yang all the students yang join ni memang diorang macam minat accounting ke, or like everyone in the batch can just join? Macam random ke, macam or very macam ni semua yang join hari ni memang
satu batch kena join.
Oh, satu batch. So every week all these student form 5 ni semua akan join lah?
Satu batch.
Oh, okay, interesting. Alright, so hari ni I'm going to share about ACCA. So I tak tahulah whether you guys familiar or not with ACCA ni, because during my time I macam tak familiar sangat lah dengan ACCA. And today I'm going to talk about ACCA and Yayasan Peneraju Scholarship. So before I start, I nak cakap thank you sangat-sangat to Cikgu Aisyah, Fazlan and ANSARA Cawangan Taiping to give me this opportunity to contribute back lah to all my juniors. And insyaAllah today I'll try my best to answer all questions, share my knowledge and clear all your doubts lah in terms of scholarship as well as ACCA juga. Okay, so before I start, kita kenal-kenal lah dulu kan. So again, my name is Mayang Sarilawanti. I batch 2015-2016, SPM 2016 lah. So boleh panggil Mayang je, okay? Okay lah, so before kita start, I think it's really best kot kan, macam it's really interesting to like throwback all the memories. Tapi throwback ni, I think bukan saja lah. There must be something beneficial lah yang you guys kena take note kan, yang you guys kena bawa balik apa yang I dah buat waktu I dekat MRSM Typing dulu. Which all these activities yang I join, dia akan contribute to my applications for the scholarship as well. Okay, so start with this picture. So dulu I class 511. Cikgu sekarang ada lagi ke? 511? Ada, masih ada. So yang atas tu tu gambar kita orang satu kelas lah. On that time my class kita orang the most escapist lah dalam kelas tu. 3 orang je yang tak ada jawatan. Yang lain semua LDP, we have Hazwan, our president WP in the class, and then kita ada EMC, peers, paling ramai lah waktu tu. And then yang bawah tu of course I'm the havoc kan, yang macam funky, yang very fun. So obviously kalau kat typing yang fun EMC ataupun peers kan. WP, LDP agak stress sikit. Okay, I don't know lah whether this culture still exists ke tak kan dekat MRSM Typing. Next, I also joined a lot of competitions in sports. Bukan setakat sport je lah, club pun I join banyak juga competition. So waktu I form 4, form 5, I memang netball player untuk MRSM Typing. Memang kita orang kalau lawan daerah tu kan, mesti juara ataupun naik johan macam tu. So form 4, form 5 I participate in that competition lah, super and then MSSD untuk netball. And then untuk 2015 I also join swimming. Waktu tu buat swimming dekat MRSM TGB. Tahun ni super ke kejora? Tahu tak?
Cikgu Aisyah tahu ke?
Tahun ni super ke kejora? Oh ke tak ada pandemik? So waktu 2015 tu super. So I join swimming, 50 meter breaststroke and also butterfly. Bukan butterfly, breaststroke dengan freestyle. Butterfly tak larat. Okay, so ni lah serba sedikit kan. And the last one is my biggest accomplishment during my typing student life kan, which is I joined team debat MRSM Typing, and that was the first time. I still remember typing dah macam lama gila tak dapat johan tau untuk debat. Lepas cikgu lah tak ada, tak silap cikgu Sharina kata macam dah lama typing ni tak dapat johan tau for debat. Then during that time, that was like the first time lah after very long, kita orang bawa balik juara punya pingat for MRSM Typing untuk debat. 2015 juara, and then 2016 tempat ketiga. So ni antara my contribution lah to typing back then kan. So before we start kan, I think it's really crucial lah for us to actually know what is the difference between ACCE and degree in accounting. Kan, before I go deeper in what is Yayasan Peneraju scholarship is all about, I think it's really important for me to give like a brief idea what is ACCE and degree in accounting is all about. What is the difference? Kenapa you nak kena ambil ACCE? Kenapa you kenapa you nak kena ambil degree in accounting kan? So that you got that, you know, basic idea lah. What is degree in accounting and what is the difference between degree in accounting and ACCE? Tapi bila I share ni, it's not like I nak macam you know, be biased ke nak suruh you pilih ACCA ke instead of degree ke, or degree instead of ACCA ke tak. Apa yang I share ni is just memang nak bagi you basic understanding so that you understand. Nanti you boleh apply that in yourself tau. Maksudnya you boleh pilih courses yang suit you. Sekejap.
In the meantime,
adik.
No worries.
Alright, okay. Tadi kat mana? I bagi tahu the difference ni bukan untuk you guys be biased untuk pilih ACCA ke, degree ke tak. Just for you guys to know the basic understanding lah, so that you boleh tahu macam boleh suit in your personality tau. Macam you jenis orang yang macam mana. You boleh work in pressure ke, or you nak macam have fun ke in your study life ke. Okay. So I'll start with the first difference lah. Okay, accounting degree in accounting ni basically dia adalah degree yang awarded by the university itself. So contoh kalau you ambil degree in accounting dekat UM ataupun degree in accounting kat UKM, apa lagi, USM, mana-mana university, kalau degree in accounting dia awarded by that own university tau. Tapi the difference between ACCA, once you graduated ataupun you dah jadi ACCA affiliate, you awarded by ACCA professional accountant body tau. And this ACCA is global accounting body. It's a globally recognized macam tu. So that's the first difference. Second, in terms of syllabus, in terms of study wise kan, degree in accounting dia very wide syllabus lah. Syllabus dia sangat-sangat besar, meaning you macam belajar macam-macam benda but not in detail. And then you ada choice, you ada paper yang wajib and paper yang elective kan, yang you boleh pilih. Tapi benda yang you belajar tu macam you kira you cover many areas but not in deep, but not in detail lah. The difference between ACCA, you akan belajar very specific tau. You akan belajar technical skills, you akan belajar analytic skills, you akan analyze, you akan go very deep kan. Kalau you belajar ACCA, all the macam standard kan, IFRS, IAS ke, all the accounting standard, you memang akan up to date dengan current accounting standard. Kalau ada changes, terus apply ke examination. Ada changes, terus apply. So you akan graduate tu dalam keadaan you are up to date tau with all the changes. So tu second difference. And then third, selalu orang tanya lah kan, difficulty level between degree in accounting and ACCA. Of course, I would say ACCA is a lot more harder compared to degree in accounting because of dia punya, dia require you untuk be able to think critically. You can analyze the scenario given all very detailed tau. And you punya jawapan, sebab ACCA, paper dia is global punya examination tau. Maksudnya, satu dunia akan ambil exam yang sama. Satu dunia, not the whole world lah. 180 countries yang recognize ACCA akan ambil the same examination, the same paper. So kalau accounting, degree in accounting, dia kan based on that particular university. So lecturer tu akan buat lah exam based on lecturer tu punya preference kan. Tapi difference dengan ACCA, your paper tu akan dibuat oleh UK examiner and then akan ditanda oleh UK examiner juga. So the difficulty level is so much harder lah. And dia memang exam based, dia tak ada assignment kan, tak ada macam carry mark lah, tak ada. Dia memang fully examination based. And then sekejap. Allah. Apa dia? Ada siapa-siapa cakap ke tadi?
Tak mute rasanya, tak apa.
Oh, okay. If you guys have any question, I really encourage you guys to just unmute yourself and tanya directly on that time lah, so that we can have two ways communication, not just me talking and you receiving, but it would be more interesting if you can like also participate in this session together. Okay. So the next one is dia punya timing period lah, period of study. So kalau you ambil degree in accounting, approximately 4 to 5 years to complete. ACCA 3 years. Tapi it's subject to you punya performance lah. Kalau you fail banyak, then it's going to be extended lah. Tapi sebab kalau degree in accounting kan, you kena ambil foundation dulu. Foundation dah 1 to 2 years kan. And then degree in accounting 3 to 4 years. Macam tu. Tapi kalau ACCA, habis JSPM, kalau you terus apply for ACCA, you akan masuk CAT level dulu. CAT level ni kira foundation level lah. Foundation level dia, and then habis je CAT terus masuk ACCA. ACCA pula akan ada, kalau you dah ambil CAT, you akan ambil 9 paper untuk fundamental and then 4 paper lagi untuk professional paper. 4 paper tu 2 wajib, lagi 2 tu elective lah, optional. So you boleh pilih, you nak ambil tax ke, nak ambil audit ke, macam tu. So kalau yang ambil ACCA, you akan habis lagi awal lah basically daripada kawan-kawan you yang ambil degree in accounting. And I banyak lah sini yang macam Contoh dia senior I kat JB dulu kan. Dulu before I masuk MRSM Typing, I MRSM JB. So senior I kat MRSM JB ambil degree in accounting, dia graduate dekat Australia, balik Malaysia, dia I dah nak habis ACCA dah, dia baru nak masuk ACCA. So umur dia dah 24, I baru 21 waktu tu. So tapi kita ambil paper yang sama kan. So you dah save 3 tahun earlier kan daripada dia macam tu. Next, this is like the most impressive thing lah about ACCA is that dia recognized globally. So macam I cakap tadi, kalau you ambil accounting in degree, dia recognized in Malaysia je. Tapi kalau you ambil ACCA, dia recognized globally. Globally ni 180 negara. 180 country ada recognize, maksudnya diorang approve ACCA lah, diorang recognize ACCA. So, bila you cakap pasal ACCA ada 180 countries approve ACCA kan, you bagi tahu I, how about your job opportunities? Kan, your demand untuk your job besar ke tak? Lagi banyak tak? Kalau you ambil degree in accounting, you akan compete with all the Malaysian student kan. Tapi kalau you ambil ACCA, you are able to work in these 180 countries. So you boleh lah kerja kat London ke, you boleh kerja dekat mana-mana negara yang ada recognize ACCA, you boleh kerja. So siapa-siapa yang macam cerita nak kerja overseas, bolehlah ambil ACCA. Okay, so far clear tak the difference? Ni very basic difference lah, so that you guys understand lah what is the difference between degree in accounting and also ACCA kan. But it's depend on you tau, because I cakap macam ni, because certain people dia tak boleh nak work in pressure tau. So, certain people dia nak enjoy dia punya university life, dia nak take it easy, macam slowly nak cepat-cepat pun pergi mana. So it's totally depends on you, it's totally up to you. You nak pilih mana, ikut apa yang you nak, apa yang you rasa sesuai untuk diri you. Because ada juga certain of my friends yang macam dia rasa ACCA tak sesuai untuk dia. Sebab you memang kena belajar macam ni, you kena work under pressure tau. Dia punya schedule tu very tight, especially kalau you ambil scholarship akan ada bond. Kalau Yayasan Peneraju dia akan ada bond, you kena complete ACCA within 3 years time. CAT dengan ACCA kira 4 years lah. 4 years, CAT 1 year, ACCA 3 years. So you kena habis within that time period. So nak tak nak, you memang kena sacrifice lah. You tak ada masa, kalau you ambil ACCA, you tak ada masa macam kawan-kawan you kat degree. Cuti SEM sampai 2 bulan kan. You ambil ACCA, cuti paling lama pun, kalau kat Sunway lah, cuti paling lama pun seminggu ke 2 minggu je. Then terus next time. So dia agak pressure lah kat situ. But again, it's all depends on you guys. Okay, so this is the application process lah. Kalau you nak apply for Yayasan Peneraju Scholarship, the minimum requirement ini I dapat the latest update lah from Yayasan Peneraju website. And this is the latest one. So 3 je requirement dia, you kena Malaysian citizen and Bumi Putra. You must be 19 years old and below, and minimum 5 A's in SPM. A in mathematics and also English. Wajib matematik dengan English kena A. Sebab dekat ACCA nanti memang full in English lah. So ini kalau you guys nak ambil CAT terus tau. Maksudnya habis SPM, you memang target nak pursue CAT and ACCA terus, ni minimum requirement dia. Tapi nanti akan ada juga lah, like nanti I tunjuk lagi satu, dia Yayasan Peneraju ni dia buka banyak lah, bukan untuk SPM levels je. So contoh kalau you macam from diploma ke, or you from degree ke, contoh you decide macam nak ambil degree dulu kan, you nak relax dulu, habis SPM you nak macam tak nak pressure yourself too much kan, you nak relax dulu, so you boleh je ambil degree in accounting under whatever scholarship dulu. Lepas habis degree in accounting, you nak sambung ACCA pun boleh. Yayasan Peneraju still offer lah untuk that kind of scholarship for degree student as well. And then assessment dia ada 2 types of assessment, technical and also interview session, 2 je. Technical assessment dia English and also mathematics. I would say mathematics dia quite hard lah. English dia macam okay lah so far. So matematik tu agak susah sikit, but I tak ingat dah what kind of question dia tanya. I memang dah tak ingat. Dah lama kan. Tapi itulah I boleh beritahu dia English and Mathematics. And then interview session, in terms of interview session pun waktu zaman I tu, dua interviewer and then seorang dua interviewer and you seorang candidates kan. So dua satu macam tu. Tu during my time lah, I tak tahulah sekarang maybe competition makin tinggi or maybe diorang dah changes macam I'm not sure about that. Tapi so far during the interview session yang I ingat, all the question is basically general question lah. Dia tak akan tanya you double entry ke transaction sales in cash, apa double entry tak ada. Dia tak tanya benda-benda macam tu. Dia tanya the interview session is more likely just to know who you are lah basically. Macam your father buat apa, why you want to take this scholarship, what did you do during your your secondary school, what is your contribution, what did you join, what is your extracurricular activities, macam tu je lah basically. Dia macam nak tahu you in detail lah, so that dia tahu you are qualified untuk dapat dia punya scholarship ni. So apa lagi? Okay, ni benefits lah of being Yayasan Peneraju Scholarship Recipient. So first, full tuition fees memang you akan dapat full lah. Memang Yayasan Peneraju akan cover everything, termasuk you punya subscription fee ke, registration fees, lagi apa, annual fees kan. Bila you dah jadi ACCA member, you kena bayar annual fees tu every year. Pun Yayasan Peneraju tanggung everything. So you masuk je college tu, you memang tak payah nak fikir apa-apa dah. Everything Yayasan Peneraju dah coverkan. And then second, monthly allowance. So basic allowance 550, accommodation allowance 300. So kalau you nak stay dekat, contoh kalau I from Sunway University. So kalau you nak stay kat Sunway University, dia tolak lah 300 tu. Dia tolak 3, lepas tu rumah kat Sunway mahal sikit. So dia ambil 300 dengan another 150. So total rumah nak kena bayar waktu tu 450. So kita orang punya allowance 400 je waktu tu. Tapi okay lah, 400 pun macam makan berapa je, tak payah nak isi minyak kan. Macam fikir untuk makan je, which is more than enough lah untuk survive. And then YP juga akan provide nurturing development program untuk all the scholarship recipient dia. Nurturing development program is actually a program to build your soft skills. So memang waktu you ambil CAT and ACCA, you punya weekend kadang-kadang every month tu akan fully occupied with this program tau, Nurture Development Program ni. It's a program where you akan macam, Yayasan Peneraju akan asah you punya soft skills tu, in terms of critical thinking, apa lagi, creative thinking, problem solving, leadership skills. So all these soft skills you dah akan ada bila you jadi YP scholarship recipient. Okay, and one thing lah I tahu pasal NDP ni, short form dia NDP. Kalau you macam apply for that courses, macam contohlah critical thinking courses kan kat luar, external punya trainer ke apa kan, one class cost you about 300 to 400 ringgit. Ni Yayasan Peneraju bagi free je, and bukan satu kelas there's so many classes yang akan improve you punya soft skills. So once you graduated from Sunway University, you dah jadi ACCA affiliate, you are fully occupied with all these soft skills tau. So bagus ke tak bagus? Bagus sangat kan? And then the last one is bridging program. Bridging program ni macam program yang Yayasan Peneraju buat before you macam kerja, before you enter your working life. Dia akan macam macam bagi inilah exposure dekat all the company, macam Big Four kan, especially KPMG, EY, PwC, macam tu. So you are well prepared lah, macam what kind of working environment you akan kerja nanti, what kind of company, macam mana dia punya working life balance dia, apa semua. You got to know that earlier lah before you masuk kerja kan. Okay, this is just now like what I said, dia ada different category. So if let's say you baru habis SPM, you nak betul-betul ambil ACCA dengan CAT, then you go for the first one, category A, 4 years. Yeah. Category A 4 years. Ni memang untuk SPM leavers lah. 19 years old and below, CAT and ACCA 4 years. So the contract period memang 4 years. 1 year CAT and then another 3 year for ACCA. Kalau you extend more than 3 years, then you akan kena macam breach the contract kan. So you maybe akan bayar balik full amount, something like that lah. It's subject to Yayasan Peneraju discretion lah on that time. And then the second one is diploma. Tu macam I cakap tadi, if let's say you tak nak macam too rush kan, you want to take slow step, then you can go for diploma first. Ambil lah mana-mana scholarship ke or self-funded ke masuk diploma. Habis diploma, then you go for Yayasan Peneraju scholarship, ambil CAT ACCA, ambil ACCA je for 3 years. Yang ni kategori B. Ataupun kalau you degree student, you ambil scholarship MARA kata kan, you ambil scholarship MARA, pergi study overseas degree in accounting, lepas tu you balik Malaysia, you nak ambil ACCA kata, pun Yayasan Peneraju akan providekan scholarship lah untuk degree student. That one we call Accountant Siswazah Program 1 and 5 years. Oops, macam tu. Okay, so ni full time, part time I rasa tak ada kena-mengena lah. Okay, ni sponsorship covers dia cover tuition fees macam I cakap tadi, annual subscription fees, initial registration fees, exam and exemption fees, allowance and accommodation. But still dia akan subject to Yayasan Peneraju discretion lah. Depends on every year tu dia akan ada changes tau. Macam kita orang punya batch macam ni, bawah junior kita orang lain pula dia punya scheme, dia punya allowance semua. So it's very depending on them lah. Okay, so far clear tak setakat ni? I rasa that is all about Yayasan Peneraju scholarship lah, basically.
Clear je.
Okay, ada question ke Fazan from any of them?
So far tak ada. But
ada.
yeah, students feel free to, kalau boleh buka mic and tanya sendiri. Tapi kalau segan, boleh type dekat chat.
Yeah. But I really appreciate if you could like unmute yourself and talk to me. So it's going to be very interesting session, not just me talking, okay? All right. So I think that is all about Yayasan Scholarship Peneraju. So here like last thing lah kan, tips and advices lah from me yang belum lagi habis ACC. InsyaAllah this is going to be my last paper. My final exam is next week, Wednesday. So please make doa for me, Cikgu Aisyah, make doa for me, all my juniors here, kan, Iman, Fazlan also, make doa lah, insyaAllah. Okay, so here all the tips lah and advices yang I boleh bagi. But maybe tak bagus sangat, tapi cubalah kan, I try my best lah. So I think the first thing lah, before you cakap pasal you want to get a scholarship and all these things kan, I think the first important step that you need to take is seriously start everything you plan now. Kalau you plan you nak apa score 9A+ ke, or you nak jadi anugerah emas ke, whatever yang you dah plan, start doing it now. Kalau lah sekarang you are not an active student, you tak participate dekat mana-mana extracurricular activities, you very senyap, you tak join apa-apa, especially I don't know how it's work kan. Sekarang pandemic, I really don't know like how you guys join all these extracurricular activities kan. Tapi if there is chance untuk join, please pergilah join, seriously join. Because these all things kan, macam bila you graduated from MRSM typing, you dah jadi orang yang macam people know you because you ada background school yang gempak kan. MRSM typing and TGB orang kenal, satu Malaysia kenal. So bila you cakap je you from MRSM typing, orang tahu you are intelligent, orang tahu you are brilliant, orang tahu you are academically qualified and you very smart. Tapi then what makes you different from the others? Betul tak? You kena compete, nanti nak masuk scholarship, you kena compete dengan KYS kan, you kena compete dengan SSP, dengan MCKK and all these other boarding school kan. Kita kalau kan MRSM kan, kalau MRSM kita selalu macam compete between MRSM. Tapi once you enter scholarship, you kena compete with all these top student from all other boarding school tau. So that is also something yang you need to ponder lah and start thinking kan. You need to start now. Fikirlah macam mana you nak make yourself more valuable. Macam put in, try to discover new things and cari something you rasa you boleh add on value tau to yourself. Macam not you, bila you pergi scholarship interview nanti, you akan boleh cakap, oh, I'm not just excel in my study, but also in my extracurricular activities. This is all my accomplishment. So that's why you need to take me and to be part of your scholarship recipient macam tu. So tu benda-benda yang you dah kena start fikir lah and try lah. Sekarang kan online, so you ada banyak je macam competition online lah. You ada banyak je program-program online tengah buat lah macam talk, free talk kan. Orang selalu buat sekarang free talk. Pergilah join je, join. Macam try to make sure that yourself are fully occupied with all the soft skills lah macam tu. And second is do research and read a lot. Sebab I still remember waktu I umur form 5, I still in the state yang macam I don't know what I want to be. Macam I tak tahu I should take which courses kan. I macam still in that confusion kan. Kita tak tahu what we really want to be kan. So seriously do a lot of research. Pergilah bacalah how current condition is kan. Macam mana working job opportunity sekarang kan. Macam mana susah tak peluang pekerjaan. What kind of job yang demand tinggi sekarang kan. And selalunya orang akan macam tanya lah I kan. Macam between passion, you punya minat and kerja kan. Maksudnya peluang pekerjaan, which one would you choose kan. Dulu I rasa macam you kena go with your minat. Macam passion or interest, that is the first thing kan. Tapi realistically lah kan, logically kan, macam you tak boleh just depend on your minat je. You tak boleh depend on your minat ke, your passion ke, without looking to all these external factors. What happened in country nowadays kan, pandemic nowadays kan. So all these other factors, kalau you just nak macam tengok dekat you punya passion, you punya interest je, tak tengok dekat all these factors, then you akan jadi orang yang ketinggalan lah kat belakang. So macam contoh I cakap, jujur I cakap, ACCA is not something yang I nak buat. I was a biology student kan back then in typing. Tak terfikir pun nak ambil accounting ke, kelas account ke, tak boleh sangat. Memang apa ni debit credit ni, tak suka lah, tak boleh. Tapi itulah kan, macam rezeki yang Allah dah letakkan kat kita is always the best kan. Kita plan, but Allah is also the best planner kan. And Allah plans is always the best kan. So di saat kita buat research tu, kita pun kena buat research pasal diri kita juga. Macam this is the time for you to know yourself lah. Macam you orang yang macam mana. You nak improve bahagian apa. Your attitude macam ni kat mana you nak improve. You jenis orang yang macam mana kan. Kerja apa yang sesuai dengan you punya style kan. Macam tu lah. And tanya je ramai-ramai orang kan. You guys should be so grateful, okay? Junior typing ni sebab you guys ada macam a very strong support system. ANSARA typing sangat-sangatlah macam bombastically awesome kan. Macam awesome gila kan. Sebab kalau macam ada yang kita panggil tu SGC yang mock interview kan. All the senior akan turun. Senior
SPKG.
yang dah
SPKG.
SPKG. Yes, betul. SPKG tu kan all the senior yang dah hebat, doctors lah, yang position semua dah tinggi-tinggi, semua akan turun kan untuk contribute to their juniors kan. So macam grab that opportunities lah. Pergilah tanya, jangan malu. Pergi tanya. Sekarang kan dah online, dah social media thing ni, pergi cari and tanya. Jangan malu nak tanya. Macam tu lah, okay? And third thing is, I think the last one is very, very important lah. It's actually know your goal. Macam you kena tahulah, okay, dengar sekarang you dah nak ambil SPM. So you punya mindset sekarang macam, I nak pass SPM, I nak straight A's kan SPM, I nak study overseas, I nak dapat scholarship kan. But cubalah macam take one step back kan, and then macam start to think, is that all the things that you want in your life? Macam you susah-susah SPM, you nak score straight A's ni, you dah dapat scholarship, and then what's next? What's next kan? You nak kerja bagus pula. Okay, then what's next? dah dapat kerja bagus, you nak kahwin pula. Okay, then what's next? So macam you kena ada long term goal tau. Maksud bila I cakap long term goal, you kena jadi orang yang ada mindset besar, mindset yang panjang luas. Not just macam ordinary people yang macam fikir dah kerja, dapat gaji macam ni, okay cukup lah, settle down lah, okay tu dah paling bagus lah. You kena fikir jauh. Bila fikir jauh, kita orang Islam, fikir jauh kita sampai mana, kita nak kalau boleh sampai akhirat kan. Kita punya plan tu sampai akhirat. Kita nak nanti mati pun kita mati dalam keadaan excellence. Kan? Kita tak naklah kita excellent kat dunia je, kat akhirat kita tak excellence kan. So tu benda-benda yang you kena start to think lah. Kalau you dah sekarang ni you nak set you punya journey kan, you punya ambition tu, then ambition you tu you kena tahu macam mana you akan contribute back to society. You nak jadi orang yang hebat seorang-seorang je. You nak jadi orang yang kaya seorang-seorang je. You buat semua benda untuk diri you sendiri je. Kan? I nak you start to think bigger lah. You know, have that mindset untuk jadi orang yang boleh contribute back to society kan. You nak buat something yang you nak make changes kan. Apa yang masalah sekarang you nak make changes kan. You nak jadi orang-orang yang macam tu. Sebab I rasa waktu I SPM dulu kita memang fikir macam yang penting aku dapat scholarship. Dapat scholarship tu kira dah paling hebat lah tu kan. Sampai ada certain of my friends yang macam ambil scholarship padahal dia memang fikir nak study overseas je. Itulah masalah I rasa memang masalah student lah. Dia memang kalau boleh scholarship tu dia nak study overseas. Kalau study overseas tu dia rasa macam satu accomplishment besar lah kan. Tapi bagus je study overseas tu memang bagus kan. You got to know a lot more things lah. Tapi that's not, kalau you tak dapat pun that's not the end. Macam the opportunity kat dunia ni terlampau besar. Macam and it's a lot more to think about rather than just thinking about scholarship je kan. Tapi the first step scholarship lah. You kena secure a scholarship and pastikan you dapat scholarship yang you suka, which ada job opportunity yang bagus. And bila dah dapat job opportunity yang bagus tu, you kena start think on how you going to contribute back to society. Sebab kan orang cakap kan kalau bila kita mati kita bawa 3 benda je kan. Sedekah, ilmu yang bermanfaat dan doa anak yang soleh kan. So you nak, kalau you berjaya seorang-seorang, you tak ada 3 benda ni, then you're not going to be excellent lah ke akhirat nanti kan. Macam tu lah. So know your goal lah. Start to think about what you're going to be, what is your purpose, and start to plan. Planning is very important. So tu je lah kot, insyaAllah.
InsyaAllah. Kejap Mayang, tadi you ada cerita yang previously masa SPM you tak minat for accounting. You don't know the
betul.
And then you did some research, but then what make
what makes me decide to ambil CCA juga? Tu ke your soalan? Hello?
Sorry, yep, betul. That's exactly my question.
Okay, so one thing I know pasal myself is I memang suka business. I memang kalau boleh I nak jadi one of the board of director ke. I memang tu I tahu. I memang kalau boleh I nak buka company I sendiri. I memang suka buat business. Sebab memang family background I memang business oriented tau. Papa buat business, mama buat business. So kita ni dibesarkan dengan tengok parents kita buat business kan. So pada awalnya, I sangat-sangat minat psychology, you know, I minat biology apa semua ni kan. But then kita apply for scholarship tu tapi tak dapat. Kita apply semua scholarship yang kita suka tu tak dapat. And then kita apply jugalah yang mana yang kita tak suka ni pun kita apply juga kan. So tu yang macam I cakap tadi, minat dan juga peluang yang ada. Kalau I fikir minat je, I takkan apply lah ACCA ke, you know, all this thing I takkan apply sebab I minat biology dengan psychology waktu tu. I minat ke arah sains lah waktu tu. So kalau I fikir pasal minat I je, dan I tak boleh nak ke mana-mana lah. Faham tak? So disebabkan on that time, I macam dah apply yang mana I minat ni, I apply. And then I apply jugalah kat mana-mana I tak minat pun yang meet the requirement, I apply juga. So dalam banyak-banyak yang Yayasan Peneraju ACCA ni yang dapat. So that's why kita macam I plan, but Allah is also planning for me and Allah is the best planner kan. So I decided macam lah, bila I dah buat research, I tengok ni career path bila you masuk ACCA, you memang boleh go sampai board of director. You pergilah tengok Asia ke, all this big company kan, Nestle ke apa, diorang punya board of director mesti akan ada ACCA lah. Dia akan jadi certified accountant, chartered accountants tu. Dia akan jadi members MIA kan. So you tahu, oh okay, I'm still in the right path. I know what is my dream. I tahu ni memang benda yang I suka and I minat. So pergi je lah, jalan je macam tu.
And even then, even though it's not really something yang you really want to do, kan, but you still are able to carry through all the professional papers lah. Because I know for a fact that ACCA papers are very, very difficult. But even then, even though you tak adalah minat sangat on that, but you still are able to do all that lah. So can you share some tips on how you do that?
Okay, macam I cakap tadi, when you know your goal, your end goal, you nak apa, so benda-benda yang you tak suka ni, you akan go through juga because you know your end goal tu you nak apa. Difference dengan orang yang dia masuk ACCA tapi dia tak tahu dia nak apa sebenarnya. Dia tak tahu dia punya end goal apa. That's why bila dia dah start rasa susah, dia akan give up. Malas nak belajar lah. Ada kawan I yang 3-4 kali ambil paper yang sama but keep on failing. Sampai last sem tu dia memang macam, wah aku tak study apa-apa lah. Aku attend je lah exam. Dia buat satu question and then dia terus belah. Tak habis masa lagi. Sebab this happen because you tak ada you punya goal. You tak tahu apa yang you nak sebenarnya. You just masuk and macam masuk je lah. Ni je yang ada, ambil lah. Faham tak? So that's gonna make the biggest difference tau. Bila you masuk dengan ada goal, dengan you masuk tak ada goal, bila you masuk tak ada goal, you akan macam okay, susah je. Susah je dah give up. Tapi bila you masuk, you tahu end goal you apa, you tahu you nak jadi orang yang macam mana, you tahu you nak achieve apa from ACCA ni, then you akan macam susah macam mana pun you akan go through that juga. You akan make sure you pass all the papers even though you fail ke, difficult macam mana pun, you kena make sure you pass all the papers. Sebab you tahu that is the only path kan kalau you nak capai your end goal. Macam tu.
Speaking of passing all the papers, right? And I do agree with what you said lah. So I think from your experience, you need to do a lot of research and you need to know what you want, even though it's not something that you are cenderung to study. But then because your end goal is like to be on one of the board of directors, so because of that you want to pursue all this, right? So I think that's important for the students to have to start thinking about it now. I know it's still pretty young for them, but they do need to start thinking about it now. But then speaking of your scholarship, right? Peneraju scholarship. So ada syarat tak yang you kena pass everything on the first try ke? And then what will happen kalau you fail and everything?
The first thing is that you kena make sure you pass all the papers within the contract time period lah. So kalau macam you ambil Yayasan Peneraju 4 years, make sure you clear all the papers within 4 years. 1 year CAT you kena at least average 65 mark lah. So CAT I tak ingat lah, 9 paper kot. 9 paper tu you kena make sure you average 65. Then baru Yayasan Peneraju akan offer you lah untuk ambil ACCA, full scholarship dengan Yayasan Peneraju lagi sekali. So ACCA 3 tahun. So make sure you kena complete the paper, you kena clear all the paper within 3 years. Kalau let's say you fail the paper, and then dia first you kena make sure you pass all the papers within the time period lah, 3 years. Itu first condition lah. Second, let's say lah you ambil first paper ni and then you fail kan the first paper, Yayasan Peneraju akan cover your second paper tu. Your second attempt, Yayasan Peneraju akan still cover that second attempt paper yang you fail tu lah. Tapi kalau lah third attempt you fail juga, yang kali yang ketiga tu you memang dah kena bayar sendiri. Macam tu. Kali ketiga tu you kena bayar sendiri, tapi katalah you bayar sendiri, kira you bayar untuk paper tu je lah. Yang lain still Yayasan Peneraju akan cover. Maksudnya allowance ke, tuition fees ke, semua Yayasan Peneraju akan cover lagi untuk next paper yang you akan ambil. For that specific paper yang ambil lah, katalah contoh you ambil paper audit kan, contoh paper audit you tengah ambil, first you fail. Okay, Yayasan Peneraju akan cover lagi untuk second attempt. Second attempt you ambil tu, katalah you fail, so you nak kena ambil kali ketiga. Yang kali ketiga tu you kena bayar sendirilah the papers. Kalau you nak tuition fees pun you kena bayar sendiri tuition fees. Tapi dia tak dikira breach of contract lagi. Kalau exceed the time period tu barulah kira breach the contract. Macam tu. Clear tak?
So maknanya for every paper, you ada 2 chances as long as within 3 years lah, within the contract.
Yes, betul, exactly.
Okay. Yeah, because ada comment di Facebook ni. So by Encik Haris. So he shared that her daughter is doing his daughter is doing the same program dekat KDU, and then his advice to read the contract carefully lah. Because betul, you need to really do well in the exam. Macam you cakap tadi, CIT kena at least 65 average kan. And then kalau you breach the contract, so that's something that you need to think about lah. The financial responsibility that comes with that also.
Betul.
Yep. So that is so ada few soalan sebenarnya.
Okay.
Ada yang tanya, Yayasan Peneraju hantar students ke overseas ke? Macam UK ke, US ke? Mana-mana
tak, Yayasan
ke?
Peneraju tak hantar dekat UK ke, tak ada.
So
Memang dia ada
kalau-
dua, ada, sekarang Yayasan Peneraju dah maybe, ni kot, dulu Yayasan Peneraju dah hantar ke Intight, tapi I rasa dah tak hantar dah ke Intight, sekarang memang hantar fully kat Sunway. Cuma kat Sunway you boleh pilih lah, you nak Sunway University yang kat Sunway Pyramid Subang Jaya tu ke, or you nak kat Sunway Velocity. Tu pun ada juga. So you boleh pilih.
dekat Sunway main campus ke Velo?
Sunway main campus Subang Jaya tu, kat Sunway Pyramid.
Okay. Okay, so as far as you know dah tak ada lah, because I know my batch 2012 ada yang Peneraju pergi US, yang pergi UK, tapi study psychology lah apalah. But I also know now dah tak ada, I think. Betul, I agree. Ada yang tanya macam mana what's your study tip lah for you to sit on all of the ACCA punya papers.
Okay.
What's your study routine?
I rasa you memang kena buat timetable. You memang kena jadi orang yang sangat organized. Sebab you punya syllabus so wide, sangat-sangat besar, tapi semester you sangat pendek. 3 months tu sebenarnya dalam 5 to 6 week je. Tak betul-betul 3 months pun. Kelas you 5 to 6 weeks je macam tu. Tu je lah sebenarnya masa yang you ada untuk study, buat past year, buat all the exercise and pass the paper. So timetable you memang kena jadi orang yang sangat organized. Pagi buat apa, petang buat apa, malam buat apa. So kalau you orang yang aktif you join club ni lah kat sana ada banyak sangat club kan, very interesting club. So kalau you join lagi lah you kena macam okay nak allocate, okay petang ni untuk club ni, okay besok untuk ni untuk ni. So seriously my tips is that you kena buat timetable lah. You memang kena jadi orang yang sangat organized. You kena tahu petang buat apa, malam buat apa, siang buat apa, so that you dapat overall idea of macam mana you nak hidup untuk 3 bulan tu. Untuk semester tu macam mana you nak hidup. And then you kena buat past year. Disebabkan ACCA dia tak ada macam assignment kan, dia tak ada carry mark lah and all that stuff, dia tak ada. Dia memang fully examination based kan. So you memang kena practice a lot of question. Macam SPM, at maths kan, you nak score at maths, you buatlah latihan past year tu sampai you muntah kan, baru you boleh perform. Sama lah, dia sama je konsep dia, you kena practice a lot. And plus you tak ada the macam broad knowledge tau pasal industri ke, current conditions ke apa ke. That's why lagilah you kena macam buat past year and then kena banyak baca juga technical articles kan. You kena very up to date lah dengan all the macam contoh kalau pandemik ni what changes kan, macam what kind of question dia boleh ask, macam what kind of problems akan keluar bila pandemic happen. You kena jadi orang yang aware of current issues macam tu.
Ya, and lagi-lagi kalau you ada Peneraju pun ada weekend punya program also, right? Di NDP and everything. Ada yang tanya soalan on that. So what kind of skill did you learn lah? So can you share like what kind of what kind of skill ataupun what kind of apa event yang Peneraju buat lah sebenarnya?
Selalu itu NDP tu lah. NDP tu memang benda yang Yayasan Peneraju provide untuk scholarship, dia punya scholars lah. And NDP tu dia memang cover banyak juga topik. Contohnya macam leadership skills. Dia ajar lah you akan kena buat presentation kat depan kelas, you kena ada game yang you kena lead the group macam tu kan. Kalau you join course problem solving, dia akan bagi senario dekat you, so you akan start to macam solve the problem dengan teammates kan. So you akan eventually you akan build lah all the soft skills tu bila you join all the courses kan. Macam tu lah. Dia banyak but I dah lupa. Sebab bila dah masuk P papers, Yayasan Peneraju dah takkan kacau lah. For P papers yang you ambil tu memang takkan ada NDP dah. NDP usually waktu ACCA yang fundamental paper, F paper tu, waktu tu banyak kacau. After that, P dah tak kacau dah.
Sekejap, I'm not sure if you said tadi, but ACCA total berapa papers again?
Kita ada 9 fundamental papers, 4 professional papers. So yeah, 13.
And then plus another 9 for CAT.
CAT, yes, betul. 9 for CAT.
Okay, yeah, the number sounds very scary. But then I think if you were to do it one by one, I think it's very doable. So for your experience, is it memang doable ke tak?
Dalam dunia ni, there's nothing impossible. Okay, tak ada benda yang impossible. Semua benda possible tapi you decide you nak make it possible ke tak. Kalau you malas, you tak buat revision, you tak study, then how you nak pass the paper? Macam tu lah. I mean, I pernah fail paper. I bukan straight seater kan. Ni walaupun ni my last paper, I pernah lah fail a few time. 2 paper I fail. Tapi kalau I nak cakap balik kan kenapa I fail, I boleh cakap memang sebab I tak buat preparation yang cukup lah. I know I memang tak buat preparation yang cukup. So you kena terima sakitnya fail sebab you tak prepare cukup-cukup. Siapa suruh you tak prepare diri you kan? Macam tu lah. Tapi if you prepare and if you very disciplined, you buat betul-betul, you study betul-betul, you make sure you follow all the timetables yang you dah buat awal-awal tu kan, then insya-Allah you gonna pass. Insya-Allah kalau Allah wills kan, insya-Allah akan pass. Tapi itulah, sometimes it also depends on rezeki juga kan. Kadang-kadang Allah, itulah bila kita cakap pasal pass or fail ni, dia kita tak ada control. Control kita usaha sehabis baik, result kita tak pegang. It's from Allah kan. So macam kalau Allah bagi pass dan Alhamdulillah. Tapi kalau Allah tak bagi pass, there always a reason lah. And Allah is the best man kan. I cakap kan, Allah je tahu kenapa dia buat you fail. And there must be specific reason, beautiful reason Allah tengah simpan untuk you. So insyaAllah boleh je.
Yeah, insyaAllah. Ada yang tanya a few questions sebenarnya. First, kalau you kan study bio, susah tak nak transition to ACCA? That's one. And then the second question is, kalau you stuck in yang you tengah study say ACCA, but you tak faham a certain topic, certain chapter. So what is your tips on that lah? How to focus on the chapter yang you tak faham?
Oh, okay. So first question, dulu I biology. So macam mana bila I ambil account, susah ke tak susah? Okay, I cakap bila you nak start something new, it's always difficult. The first step is always difficult. Memang susah gila. Tak minat kan? Tak minat accounts, double entry, debit credit ni macam ya Allah susahnya nak faham. But then during that time, lecturer CATI yang ajar FA1 tu dia sangat-sangat membantulah. Dia memang macam force kita untuk macam hafal double entry kan. Tanya kita directly kan kat kelas macam your name. Terus panggil and okay double entry apa. So that kind of lecturer lah yang macam pushing factor kita untuk macam make sure kita double entry tu perform lah macam tu. So at first memang susah. Tapi kalau I boleh buat, insyaAllah you pun boleh buat. Boleh punya. You just need to, memang susah tapi you kena put a lot of work lah compared to all your budak-budak accounts yang lain, macam maybe benda tu senang untuk diorang. Tapi as a biology student yang baru masuk FE, memang akan rasa tu susah lah. Benda baru yang you tak pernah belajar. And budak SPM belajar untuk 2 tahun kan. Budak account belajar 2 tahun. You kena belajar dalam 3-4 bulan je. Obviously difficult tapi it's doable kan. Practice makes perfect. Sebab dia exam based. So you just practice. InsyaAllah you kena pass the paper. And soalan kedua apa?
Kalau ada certain
susah
chapter.
Okay, itu normal kot. I rasa especially SBR kan. Contoh SBR Strategic Business Reporting, dia ada standard yang sangat-sangat banyak. So memang akan ada area yang macam I tak perform lah di standard. I tak faham sangat standard ni macam mana ni. So apa yang I buat, I rasa paling senang you pergi jumpa lecturer tu. Pergi jumpa lecturer tu, tanya, sir, I tak faham, can you please explain back to me? Boleh tak? Usually insyaAllah diorang memang akan baik je. Lecturer kat Sunway baik je and diorang boleh entertain lah all your questions. Tapi kalau you tak nak pun, you boleh je cari kawan-kawan you. Akanlah dalam semua batch you tak ada siapa pandai standard tu. There must be a few kawan-kawan you yang macam pandaikan standard tu. Dan pergilah jumpa dia, tanya, macam ni boleh tak ajar, standard ni macam mana tak faham. Make sure you kena tahu you faham sampai you boleh explain to another people that standard, baru you boleh cakap you dah faham standard tu. Kalau you macam dengar je, you dengar kawan yang explain kan, betul, okay. Lepas tu kawan you tanya, faham tak? Faham. Tapi bila nak cerita ke orang, alamak, tak tahu. Bila orang tanya macam ni tak tahu. So maksudnya tak faham lagi. So you kena make sure you belajar sampai you boleh explain dia ke orang lain. Baru you take understood macam tu.
Yep, I agree lah. So the best tip would be that kalau you betul-betul nak make sure you faham ke tak, you try explain dekat orang. Betul lah, macam nak cakap. Yep, you try ajar orang. Then you know how much you don't know about a certain topic. Then that makes you want to push harder lah.
Yes,
okay.
Exactly.
And I do agree on what you said tadi. Macam I bukannya accounting student, I studied benda lain, tapi I ambil a few courses accounting. So it's kind of it's very doable, even though you tak ada SPM punya background. It's very doable because the basic is you still get to learn the basics lah when you first started studying for accounting. So don't worry about it too much. Kalau sekarang you dah stuck ambil bio tapi tiba-tiba berminat nak ambil accounting, it's very doable. Most of my friends, most of my best mates memang transition like that sebab kita orang tak nak commit to accounting since SPM kan. So semua nak selamat ambil bio dulu. And then lepas SPM semua macam okay lah apply accounting. It's very doable, so don't worry about it too much. Yeah, it's tough, but if we can do it, then you guys should be able to lah. Don't worry about it.
Agree.
I think that's it for now. Kejap, I check kalau ada soalan lain. Sudah tak ada soalan? Tak ada. Okay, so Mayang, any last words to the students?
I nak share sikit lah Sunway University punya environment, kan, untuk boost sikit korang punya semangat nak study kat Sunway University. So kalau korang betul-betul nak kan CAT, ACCA and nak join Sunway University ni, nanti boleh contact I. Okay, especially to girls, you boleh contact I kat LinkedIn ke, nanti I bagi number, sabar sekejap I tunjuk tu gambar.
Mayang, Cik Khairul ada dalam ni.
Siapa?
Cik Khairul ada dalam ni.
Hai. I nak promote ni Sunway ni. Jadikan I Salt B member. Tadilah gurau-gurau. Nak habis dah. Okay, ni Sunway University. Cantik tak? Cantik kan? Memang cantik lah. Kalau I bukan nak compare. Tak nak compare lah. Tapi memang cantik lah. Kawan-kawan I yang masuk kat Intact memang macam sedih lah. Sebab diorang mesti masuk kat Intact sebab diorang guna trial result. I guna SPM result. So yang trial result terus masuk kat Intact. Sebab Sunway tak buka lagi waktu tu. So Padang cantik. Okay, ni dari luar Lepas tu, okay, ni yang atas ni nampak tak I punya cursor ni?
Nampak.
Okay, yang ni library dia. Ni untuk memang khas untuk study room area lah. So you punya study room macam very cantik kan, hadap environment. You focus you lebih lah kan. Asah je, tak ada study mana sama je. So tapi best lah. Lepas tu sekarang macam kalau kat Sunway University, library dia ada 3 tingkat. Lepas tu siap ada macam room untuk you tengok TV, ada DVD room, so you boleh pinjam DVD and then duduk kat situ kawan-kawan you watch movie macam tu ada. Okay, ni semua sekadar nak tarik your ni lah interest study kat Sunway, okay. Lepas tu yang ni kanan ni lower ground dekat Sunway University. So tengah-tengah tu ada macam waterfall. So ni kat tempat-tempat ni orang selalulah tidur lah, buat discussion ke apa ke. So the library is so beautiful, cantik sangat. Okay, and then akan ada sun gym juga. So kalau you masuk Sunway and then you aktif kan. Macam kalau I still dekat Sunway pun I'm a netball players juga. Daripada MRSMJB masuk Taiping, masuk Sunway pun still netball players. So bila you masuk sport, you jadi athlete, you boleh pergi gym harga RM30 je kot sebulan. Ada Zumba, 30 ke 50 I tak ingat. Tapi dia punya cantik lah, gym dia cantik, besar. Lepas tu ada macam Zumba lah, yoga lah and all that stuff. And for RM30 ke RM50 per month.
Murah lah.
So, yeah, so cheap kan. Lepas tu gambar bawah ni dia punya macam boulevard dia. Ada Juice Lab, ada Hot and Roll. Even now sekarang ada Starbucks dekat Sunway University. Ni semua macam benda-benda best lah kat sana. Okay, ni yang atas ni dulu I punya rumah sewa I kat Sunway, Sunview Residence. Ada Olympic size swimming pool. Best kan, besar gila. So tak nak jogging, korang boleh swimming petang-petang. And then dekat kan, makanan semua dekat. Kat Sunway kan banyak makanan. Ni canopy walk, 5 minit je pergi Sunway Pyramid. Dekat je, boleh jalan, ikut jalan belakang. So habis kelas pergilah Sunway Pyramid kan, beli ice cream ke apa, makan-makan. And then Sunway ni dia macam banyak sangat program tau. So macam last year ke last 2 years saya tak ingat, dia buat passport macam friendship month dekat Sunway. So apa dia buat, dia bagi all student dia free passport, Sunway Lagoon passport for 3 months. So selama 3 bulan tu you boleh pergi Sunway Lagoon tu lah. Macam tu.
Everyday.
Sekadar untuk, I cakap sekali lagi, untuk build interest you masuk Sunway. Tapi jangan nak laros sangat lah kan, masuk-masuk benda macam nanti tak study pula. Okay. Lepas tu last kali, the best thing lah about Sunway test, and memang ada kat Sunway je, tak ada kat institution lain, is that Sunway offer you audit simulation. Audit simulation kot for 2 weeks. For 2 weeks ke 1 week? Lupa dah. I rasa macam it's 2 weeks kot. 2 weeks. Audit simulation after 2 weeks. Audit simulation ni you akan ambil, you memang akan buat audit betul-betul. You akan experience audit live tu. You akan buat sampling, you akan macam buat presentation nanti, you akan kena call klien lah, jumpa klien lah. Semua tu you akan experience. Macam betul-betul buat audit. Tapi orang buat audit berbulan-bulan, you buat audit 2 minggu je. Macam tu lah. Tapi you got to experience lah, daripada pukul 8 pagi sampai pukul 10 malam. Setiap hari kena hadap all the file, ada banyak gila file kan. Itu semua you akan experience just in Sunway University. Sunway test je offer benda ni. Itu je lah. Okay, itu je so far, ni je gambar-gambar yang I ada.
Okay.
Cikgu Aisyah kan buka ni kan, apa ni? Dulu je Taiping pernah datang untuk SOCB kan. Lepas tu dah tak ada dah.
Sebab kan COVID.
Itulah.
Dia datang kan. Dia dengan Cik Carol ada lagi tak Cik Carol ni.
Last I jumpa Cikgu Aisyah hari tu, Cikgu Aisyah bawa student-student Taiping datang. Macam tengoklah environment kat Sunway. Best kan cikgu? Best sangat. Memang best. So tu je lah. Okay, tapi ni semua just support system je. Bukan tujuan utama you masuk Sunway, bukan nak dapat all this thing. Ini adalah additional things you akan dapat kalau you masuk Sunway. Tapi bukan maklumat utama. Okay, your end goal macam I cakap tadi, you kena tahu apa yang you nak dalam hidup you, bukan setakat kat dunia but also in akhirat. You kena tahu, you kena plan benda tu betul-betul. Yep. Okay, so kalau nak apa-apa macam boleh lah contact I dekat LinkedIn, Mayang Amran, ataupun you guys can WhatsApp me, ataupun bolehlah save my number 013-279-5909. Boleh letak kat chat box kot.
I think they can get from Cikgu Aisyah juga. Nanti I'll share Cikgu Aisyah.
Kalau nak boleh je. Tapi especially for all the girls kan, kalau girls yang macam nak share problems ke, or you guys ada macam nak macam you know choices in life, you macam tak tahu macam mana apa semua, nak support system ke apa, boleh je seriously call I, sebab I have a lot of friends yang macam kita orang join youth development program. So kalau you guys macam nak all this support system kan, positive vibes around you, boleh je contact I, especially kalau you betul-betul masuk Sunway, silalah contact I. Okay, kalau laki I tak tahu nak handle sangat.
Ya, Pierce tetap Pierce selamanya.
Pierce tetap Pierce selamanya. Betul-betul. Itu je lah so far. InsyaAllah.
Okay, insyaAllah. Alright, thank you so much, Mayang, for the very exciting sharing session. I would like to say thank you on behalf of myself, TEPEN, and on behalf of ANSARA. Thank you for sharing your experience, and thank you for spending your time with us today. And I would like to remind students to fill out the attendance. Ada another attendance form in the link. Link ada dekat chat. So it will be closed in a few minutes. So siapa yang tak buat lagi, please feel free to do so. And then,
Jap, sebenarnya kan ada banyak orang DM I personally. Alamak, I baru baca.
oh, iya ke?
Allahu.
I think
Syakirin.
you
Boleh
can-
jawab?
Azlan boleh tutup apa link yang kena tangan tu.
Okay, I think you can stop sharing your screen lah. Kalau better,
Okay.
kau nak sedang.
Jap. Macam nak stop.
Banyak yang DM personal tu banyak.
Personally, baru bila buka
Okay,
chat,
okay.
alamak.
Uh-uh.
Okay, jap. I akan cuba answer sabar. Okay.
Dalam Facebook pun ada juga. Ada advice from Encik Haris Kaizil mungkin Fazal
Ada.
membaca.
I dah cover tadi. Dia cakap suruh. Yup.
Yes.
Syakirin terima ni. Syakirin, Kak, apa contoh pekerjaan yang paling bagus apabila kita berjaya degree accounting? Degree accounting, I would say maybe dia akan wide lah. You macam boleh je, you degree in accounting boleh masuk whatever field lah, I rasa. Macam-macam field you boleh masuk lah kalau you degree in accounting. Tapi kalau you tanya I ACCA, specifically you akan, selalunya orang yang habis ACCA ni akan go for external auditor lah. Ataupun ada juga yang nak pursue internal auditor pun ada. Ataupun you nak jadi tax, you nak masuk tax ke pun ada juga. Tapi dia more specialized lah. Kalau degree in accounting dia macam very broad. Tapi kalau ACCA dia very specialized. Skill you tu dia very specialized kan. So kerja-kerja you pun kerja yang specifically for your ni lah. Abilities tu, you punya technical skills you tu, itulah you punya pekerjaan. Tapi basically macam I cakap kan, bila you habis ACCA, you dah jadi external auditor, kata yang 3 tahun, you dah dapat CA depan nama you kan, you dah jadi chartered accountant apa-apa nama you, and then you katalah you kerja lagi kan for 5 to 6 years kan dekat audit firm, usually bila you dah sampai that senior level kan dekat audit firm, klien akan panggil you untuk jadi untuk kerja dengan diorang. You akan dapatlah offer jadi financial manager ke CFO ke, you boleh lepas you dah habis je you punya experience as external auditor dekat audit firm, you boleh venture to all this commercial industry tau. You boleh nak masuk astro ke, nak masuk aviation ke, nak masuk banking ke, apa saja you boleh masuk. So point wide juga, and on that time you boleh nak demand for higher salary kan, because you dah ada title depan nama you macam tu. Apa lagi? Sabar Okay, jawab tak? I harap jawab Syakirin. Ni Din apa ni nama dia? Separuh je nampak. Oh, Allah. Dino Nono tanya, how about if kita tak ambil bio but suddenly interested in account tapi boleh ke ambil CCA? Oh, ni dah jawab tadi, boleh, tak ada masalah. I also bio student. Lepas tu Haris Mirza, between engineering and accounting, mana yang relevant and high chance to get a work? Fazlan engineering ke?
Tak, I actually science, tapi I boleh jawab lah benda ni. So, but I think the most paling selamat degree yang you boleh ambil kalau you nak kerja in the financial services industry would be accounting. Sebab kalau masa I apply kerja dulu, contoh I nak apply, I nak masuk bank, I nak masuk insurance, I nak masuk segala company lah. Even contoh I nak masuk Astro ke, Aziata ke, PwC ke, EY ke, bank ke mana-mana, Khazanah ke, bernegara. So, diorang semua akan ada, diorang akan cakap, okay, minimum requirement, you kena ada bachelor degree in accounting. So, memang accounting ni memang being sought after lah, because in every job, in most of the job that we do, memang perlukan accounting to some degree. Macam I tu sekarang I dekat bank negara, I tak study accounting, but I still need to know accounting lah. So memang kalau you paling selamat would be accountancy rather than engineering. Sebab engineering right now it's kind of tough. memang ramai graduate kawan-kawan I yang dah graduate in 2018 sekarang still tengah cari-cari kerja lagi, tak sestabil those yang ambil accountancy lah. So kalau you unless you memang minat engineering, kalau you still ada kalau you still consider whether engineering ke accounting ke, dan you tak kisah buat mana-mana, I would say opt for accountancy lah. It's safer that way. Yeah.
Okay,
Kalau yep.
apa kalau sama-sama?
I mean kalau you memang consider solely on the securing a job lah after graduation.
Okay, so I harap jawapan soalan Madiha, go for accounting kalau you tak tahu. Okay, sekejap, siapa lagi? Tadi ada soalan macam mana okay, oh no, tadi bukan Madiha Yasin, tadi tu siapa
No.
Oh, Haris Mirza. Tadi soalan Haris Mirza ni. Madiha Yasmin tanya, what advice you want to give us, especially for Form 5 2021 students, other than focus on our goal, and can you share your tips to manage time in maktab? Okay, first soalan dia, advice Form 5 student kan. Tadi saya dah bagi kan, advice, you kena, determination you kena kuat lah. Plus ni pandemic kan, you macam kena strong will lah. Determination you tu memang kena tinggi sangat-sangat. You kena tahu apa you nak. You kalau betul you nak straight A's, then do all the works yang boleh buat you dapat straight A's. Tapi kalau you nak straight A's tapi action you macam nak 5B, then you tak boleh nak complain kalau you dapat result macam tu. So you kena betul-betul ada the spirit tu. Sebab kat rumah tak ada siapa akan tengok you, tak ada siapa akan force you. You boleh je buka and then tidur ke, you boleh je buka and then makan ke, orang tak tahu kan, because no one monitor ataupun tengok you kan depan-depan. So I would say that is the biggest challenges kot kan. Tak kisahlah SPM ke, even for me myself, online ni memang buat kita jadi macam aware kot dengan kita punya diri sendiri. Macam how determine ourselves nak capai kita punya impian tu. So you decide lah, it's all depends on you. Sebab tak ada siapa akan tengok you, nak paksa you buat sesuatu benda, it's all depends on you. So you kena ada strong will and determination sangat-sangat tinggi lah. Kalau you betul-betul nak benda tu, then go for it. Jangan biarkan you punya malas ke, you punya procrastinations you to affect you punya apa yang you nak. So I would say the best advice is you kena jadi orang yang sangat determined lah. Determination level kena sangat-sangat tinggi. Strong wills tu. And then tips to manage time, I rasa timetable tadi. Buat jadual. Jadual memang sangat-sangat function lah. Tapi kalau buat jadual tak ikut tak function buat jadual and ikut. Kena jadi disiplin. Cakap je kat diri, kalau kau tak ikut jadual ni dan kau tak banyak berangan kau nak dapat straight A's. Kau tak banyak berangan kau dapat achieve lah apa kau nak tu. Macam tu. So tulis all the notes kan. Kalau I boleh tunjuk I punya sekarang kat meja study I ada so much notes lah I tampal untuk diri I. Kata-kata semangat. Okay. So next apa lagi? Swimming pool buka, tak buka. Untuk COVID tak buka. Pardon me, but with all due respect, can Akak repeat your contact? I'm very interested on this course. Okay, Alia Izzati. Boleh minta kat Cikgu Aisyah Okay, Mariam. Ambil degree ini lepas tu nak ambil ACCA at the same time. Ambil degree in engineering, lepas tu nak ambil ACCA at the same time. What do you think, Fazan? Is it advisable? I don't think so kan.
Wait, kejap. Apa? Dia study engineering degree but
dia nak degree in engineering, lepas tu dia nak pursue ACCA.
There are few of my friends yang macam tu, but then unlike Mayang, sebab Mayang instead of doing degree dia buat ACCA terus. So usually most of my friends yang dah bekerja, dia orang study benda lain. Macam I pun, I boleh je ada option sekarang untuk sambil bekerja, I ada option to study ACCA part time. There are people who do that. I think it's right now the current, instead of doing degree buat ACCA ni is pretty new. So kalau you tanya most orang senior, dia orang akan ambil degree accountancy, degree accounting, and then dia orang akan buat ACCA masa sambil bekerja. So macam selalunya macam tu lah. But so it is possible kalau you tak kerja dalam bidang engineering. Contoh kalau after your degree, after you graduate, you masuk, macam sekarang ni kan banyak graduate program. So kalau graduate program tu, contoh kalau graduate program dekat bank, dia orang accept je any bachelor degree. even engineering. So kalau macam tu sebab you dekat bank and then you macam berminat accounting and then you nak pursue CA, then boleh lah. But then kalau you kerja sebagai engineer, then macam what's the point of taking CA kan? Yeah.
So boleh. Tapi itulah satu lagi I nak add on. Kalau you ambil ACCA, contohlah you give up halfway, then you tak ada apa-apa. You tak ada apa-apa. You tak ada degree, you tak ada apa-apa. Sebab you punya CAT tu, dia tak qualify pun untuk you dapat kerja. So that the risk lah yang you kena aware of kalau you nak ambil ACCA. Once you ambil ACCA, you kena make sure you clear the paper lah. Sebab kalau tak, you takkan ada apa-apa qualification you. Tak ada degree, you tak ada apa, diploma pun tak ada, you nothing. So itulah, the first step kalau you rasa nak masuk ACCA, make sure cakap kat diri you, whatever it takes, berdarah macam mana sekalipun, I'm gonna pass this paper. Macam tu.
And then plus you ada sponsorship from Yayasan Peneraju, so ada contract on that juga. So yeah, so do consider that as well. Ada yang minta you tunjuk jadual depan meja you.
Lama. Okay. Ni contoh. Boleh lah. For you guys, okay, this is for the sake of you guys, okay, my juniors. Okay, nampak ke?
Nampak full lah.
So nampak. This is like all the weeks kan, sebab kita orang 3 bulan. So 3 bulan like all the weeks ni I dah plan. Every day I akan make sure ada I punya target, apa yang nak kena buat. Ni, I akan buat sebabkan I punya semester 3 bulan. So I akan plan untuk 3 bulan terus. So I tahu, tadi cakap bila I buat jadual, I tahu macam mana hidup I untuk 3 bulan tu. I ada masa ke nak fun, ada masa ke nak enjoy, ada masa ke nak malas. Bila tengok jadual, tak ada masa nak malas. Macam tu. That's why it's really important. Ada choice from Nurin, ada apa choice yang ada untuk account student after. Okay, tadi dah jawab ada banyak choices lah. You can go for whatever kalau yang ambil accounts. Tapi kalau maksudnya kalau dia account student, so apa choices dia ada? Habis SPM.
SPM.
Dia kiranya sekarang ni dia budak accounts lah. SPM sekarang dia budak accounts. So habis SPM, apa choice yang dia ada?
I think choice dia just tak boleh ambil anything medical related lah kan.
Betul.
So, other than that sama je. You can opt for engineering. Engineering tak boleh ke biology.
No, tak boleh.
Tak boleh
I rasa tak boleh. You kena ada.
I'm not sure.
Kecuali dia tak boleh ambil yang perubatan lah kan. Perubatan memang yang mana sains berkaitan dengan kehidupan, development yang benda hidup, dia boleh lah ambil. Dia tak boleh lah ambil sebab dia tak ambil bio kan.
Kalau sains fizikal boleh lah cikgu kan?
Sains fizikal boleh.
Ya.
As long as dia ada fizik and maths, boleh ambil.
Dan budak masa mesti ada lah. Yup.
Boleh. So tadi soalan Nurin, boleh ambil semua yang tak ada sains related lah. Medik ke apa macam tu boleh. Sains social boleh lah kan basically.
Dia tak boleh medik je lah basically.
Syakirin, scholarship ni boleh apply kat Jerman, tak boleh. Scholarship asal pelajar tak apply dekat mana-mana overseas. Memang kat Sunway je. You akan graduate from Sunway, tapi you punya certified itu is globally recognized. Kenapa nak study overseas jauh dengan parents kalau you punya sijil tu dah globally recognized? Itulah I cakap, memang benda ni betul. Saya tak cakap. Dulu pun I rasa macam belajar overseas tu macam that is the best thing lah. Itulah apa yang all the student akan macam nakkan sangat nak study overseas. Tapi it's okay guys. It's okay tak study overseas pun. You boleh kerja overseas. Okay, you boleh dapat pound sterling gaji you. Okay, so tu cukup. Tu je, dah tak ada apa-apa questions lah.
Okay, alright. Thank you so much Mayang. Sorry we extend the time to 10:20. So we wish you all the best for your
make
paper.
Doa for me. Cikgu doakan saya.
Mesti. All the best.
Okay, I think that's it for today. So I would like to thank again our strategic partner TNF Energy for sponsoring this Zoom channel. So I think that's it. With that, I thank Mayang and thank everyone for tuning in. Thank you. Assalamualaikum and good night. I think Mayang, can you stay a bit? Kejap.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay. Alright. Thank you everyone.
Okay, bye everyone. I hope you guys dapat all the benefits lah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you want say thank you to Mayang, you can
Unmute. Cik, boleh lah dengar suara at least. Thank you juga for
Thank
joining.
you.
Thank you juga. Thank you. InsyaAllah you're gonna be fine.
I need to stop. Good.
Dekat FB tadi pun ramai.